Welcome to our 3D coat hanger snowflake with dazzling lights. First, we'll start out by joining two clothes hangers together. We're using zip ties here to secure it once I glue it. Once we have the clothes hangers together, we're going to lay them out bottom to bottom. For this project, we used 8 adult hangers, 8 baby hangers, a plastic lid, glue gun, zip ties, and decorative mesh. So just put your glue sort of down the seam and then press them together until they hold. And then you can tighten up your zip tie once you have it all together. So once you have everything together, you'll glue sort of the tips together and the very ends, and that's laid out end to end to make our snowflake shape. Once you have your basic snowflake shape established, take some zip ties and attach them to the handle ends just to give it a little more stability. This is a unique 3-dimensional project, so continue watching to the end to see how we make it 3-dimensional. Once the snowflake is arranged, take your old whatever cottage cheese lid, glue around the ends and put that on the center. With the snowflake frame ready, you can take your lights and start putting them around. We put them halfway up each stem or middle, whatever you want to call it, and then down and around the border. Just make sure to frame around the outside of your snowflake. Then we attach the lights with zip ties, so we don't have to worry about gluing them down. As always, we appreciate your support. Please hit subscribe and like. Once your lights are secured with the zip ties, carefully, and I do mean carefully, remove all the little tips. You don't want to be cutting your light wire. If you check with Walmart or thrift stores, sometimes they'll give away free hangers that'll help save you some money. With the snowflake ready and the lights in place, we flip it over and put on our decorative mesh. Just to give it a cleaner look, you'll want to try to make sure your seams are on one of the braces. So you'll glue the braces and glue the ends and just adjust as needed. Then you'll just continue around your snowflake with your decorative mesh and just go piece by piece so you don't lump up or anything, and it'll make a nice smooth finish. Once you have a section made, just trim it away and start the next section. Hey Pebbles, how you doing? And when you're trimming your mesh, please be careful because you don't want to cut any of your wires again. And we've added 2 layers of mesh to this project just to give it a little more luminescence. I should have said this earlier, but we use the large adult ones as the base frame. Then we'll use the smaller baby hangers for our 3-dimensional look. And this is roughly how we'll lay them out. So then you'll be applying gauze to one side on one hanger and applying gauze to one side on the other hanger so that they face in the same direction later. So you'll be covering 8 baby hangers. Try to take the seam from one end to the top of the handle part just to make a straight edge there. So I'm just using this cardboard to show you basically how the shape will be. And that's where you'll be trimming it, and of course on the bottom there as well, like that. Once your gauze is on the baby hangers, this is basically how you'll be tenting it. So you'll put them on the large points. So glue your hanger, then put it on one of the rims and angle it so that the top of the clothes hanger is sort of in the center of that other rim. Roughly around 45 degrees. Then once those are glued into place, you'll just put a dab of glue on top so you can glue the handles together, and that will be your three-dimensional part. We took a simple approach to make it easy, with a dramatic 3D effect. Altogether, you'll be making 4 little tents that will go around the middle, like I said, on the larger points. Then once all your tents are in place, just trim off all the excess. We've taken a very simple approach to this. It's very easy and anyone can do it, so just give it a try. Then when all the tents are in place, we'll put a zip tie at the top and that'll make our hanger. Just don't tighten that zip tie too tight because you want room to hang the stuff on. Very easy project with a dazzling effect. Who would have thought that a bunch of clothes hangers, some decorative mesh, and a glue gun could make such a beautiful and elegant decoration?